Step into the unknown. Even just like saying that, I actually wrote that down before I started talking. It's interesting because a lot of people feel very uncomfortable with the unknown, and uncertainty and times of not knowing where we're going to, or what we're stepping into, or where we're headed. And for me, I feel like I was kind of like trying to figure out, why is that so uncomfortable? Because if you look at all the other animals on the planet, they don't plan things out. They don't look towards the future. They are absolutely in the now. And so our minds can create all these stories or all these possibilities that could happen in the future. But really, when it comes down to it, even if we have it planned out to a T, there's usually something that changes that plan. And if it doesn't, let's say it goes perfectly exactly how it was planned, that doesn't mean that when you get towards that goal or idea or plan, that you feel the way that you thought you would feel. So, that unknown is uncomfortable for a lot of people, and maybe part of that is just trust, because the unknown is kind of like having this trust and having this belief that it's all going to work out for the best. And it's going to go in different ways. There might be a flow that takes you into a completely different direction that you anticipated, or that you even imagined. So stepping into the unknown can take you in many different ways. And I think a lot of people stay stuck because they're not willing to let that go. I'm one of those. So I've stayed stuck in certain areas of my life for a while, a long time, and rationalize that because, because I have security, because, let's say this job, or whatever it is that, a car, it could be a job, it could be a car, it could be where you live, it could be wherever you feel comfort. Sometimes that, because we're not willing to grow outside of that, it keeps us stuck in this cycle that doesn't feel like you're living, like you're alive, like you're enjoying life. And, there may be this idea of where you want to go, but, for some reason, things aren't going in that direction. And I do feel like right now, in where we're at, I don't know if it's in a planet alignment, if it's the full moon cycle. I have no idea how all that works, to be honest, but I do believe it affects us. And, whatever's going on, it does feel like there's this stillness happening right now, this kind of internal work that we're going through, and, really going within. And that's uncomfortable for a lot of people as well, because, we're used to creating chatter, chaos, distractions that keep us from actually just being in the stillness and being in the quiet and just going within, because that's, again, an unknown. It's kind of like, a lot of people, it feels boring, or it feels like, oh wow, like what am I going to do, just sit there? And because of that, we're not opening ourselves up to all this trust and information that's in your higher self, in God. And so, I'm just kind of, these are things that I'm noticing, and I'm just sharing this because I'm just curious if there's anybody else that's experiencing this, if they're seeing that in their lives. It's just very interesting time. And it does feel like we're in this almost kind of forced stillness, that's, making us be quiet and be in our own place, in our own space, to work out whatever details that are, getting worked out. And I don't know if that's God's plan, if there's certain things that are getting worked out and we just need to let that settle. If we're still releasing things from, past healing, and it could be several of those things that are going on, but and maybe that's necessary in order for us to move forward to this amazing, abundant, light, peaceful, passionate, fun, exciting place that we're headed to. So right now, for me, myself, I'm just giving myself this advice to really own the stillness and be in it and just be. And even if it's uncomfortable. So, that's my message for today. I hope you're having an amazing day. Remember, you matter. You are incredible. And you have this amazing, beautiful time right now in this space. So, be in it, be with yourself, go internal, and give yourself grace. Have an amazing day. Thank you. Bye-bye.